My name's Andrew Armstrong. I'm the City Archaeologist at Gloucester City Council. We're on site today at King's Quarter, where the first phase of archaeological works are nearly completed. We're going to have a look today at the results of work in trenches 1 and 2, which are next to Northgate Street. So we'll begin with trench 1. So I'm inside trench 1 now. I'm about 1.8 metres below ground level where I'm stood. In front of me is some rubble. It's kind of this orangey material. It's mortar and bits of stonework, and that's, we believe, collapsed material from a Roman building. It's very typical of what we find elsewhere. Immediately in front of me here, you can see an orange surface, hopefully. That's made out of mortar and stonework, and that's the floor surface from a Roman building. It's entirely typical of the kind of floors we find in more normal Roman houses in this part of Gloucester. And what I'm stood in at the moment myself is a hole that's been dug through the Roman building at a later time. So we're finding structural remains of Roman buildings that are quite badly damaged, and that fits very well with the kind of archaeological remains we found elsewhere. So we're just off Northgate Street here, and Northgate Street behind me follows exactly the line of the Roman road, so it's unchanged from 1,900 years. We know from a number of other archaeological investigations around here that there's a whole row of Roman townhouses running up either side of Northgate Street and then up London Road as it later becomes. So what we're finding here is entirely typical of what we have elsewhere. This trench will be backfilled soon because we've understood as much as we need to about the archaeological remains on this part of the site. So now we'll go and have a look at trench 2. So we're at trench 2 now, which is a much larger trench behind me here. You can see we've had to dig a bit deeper to get to the archaeology on this part of the site. We're further back from the road here, so we're dealing with quite different remains. There's less evidence for structures, more evidence for material that's been dumped in people's gardens in the Roman period and during the medieval period as well. So if we go and have a look at some individual bits. So this is quite an interesting object. So this is actually part of the wall of a cellar, which the archaeologists found when they were digging the trench. And on the outside of the cellar, you can see they've lined it with clay. That's to keep the wall watertight on the inside. So we know this is the outside of the cellar, and the inside of the cellar would have been the other side of this. For the bricks, it looks like this might be early 18th century. So almost certainly a cellar associated with a property that used to exist nearer the front of London, of Northgate Street over there. So not a particularly important find, but quite an interesting later piece of surviving remains. So further down the trench, we've got a complete sequence of remains from probably the late Roman period through to the 17th century. So behind me, the layers behind me which have been rained on since they were first exposed might well be of Roman date. We then have this rubble here, which certainly would seem to be of medieval date, so it's quite helpful from our point of view. And then here, where there's all this water building up, there's a very large rubbish pit which contained lots of 17th century material. Bits like this onion bottle here. This is part of the top of an onion bottle, rather beautiful really. So we're really at the back of properties here, and there's lots of light industrial work going on, lots of rubbish being dumped, lots of building rubble being spread around. Nothing particularly important, but we're getting a good understanding of the depth and the sequence of those remains. So when the archaeologists have finished with their recording here, we're going to backfill the trench to bury the archaeological remains again. And then what will happen is we will look at how to design a new development on the site that preserves those remains as much as possible in situ.